3:30 down and 1:30 to go. Francisco now, after those cycle of pits, takes over the top spot, just like that. From last to first, good run in the works here for Francisco. He's got a 2.6 second lead on Carlos. I believe Francisco still needs to come in for his first pit. By the line, 11-9. And he comes in for his first pit just like that. In and out for Francisco. So Carlos going to take that back top spot with 4 down and 11 minutes to go. Race number 2, you guys should start thinking about pit. Carlos in the pit once again. And Francisco back out front. And here comes Francisco for his second pit stop. And I believe that is it for your leaders. For Francisco, now Jay getting into the mix here. Jay out front now. And he's got 1.9 seconds on Carlos. Oh. Chuck gets into a fight there in his pit lap. And he comes out right behind Carlos in that second position. So Jason out front and all white black wheels.
Hey, which one did you get?
And the Tamiya 101, right? Carlos in the X-rated second. Francisco in the X-rated third. And Chuck Howell in that X-ray car as well. X-ray seems to be the popular vehicle for the Formula 1 class here. A couple Tamiyas. Got an Exotech out there. Some VBCs as well. 5:30 down and 9:30 to go. About 4.5 minutes left to pit. 4.5 minutes left to pit. Jay Shin continues to lead. We got a 2.7 second lead on Carlos. Don't believe Jay has pitted yet. He's got 4 minutes left to do so. 4 minutes left to pit. 4 minutes left to pit. This is race number 1. Round number 2 of our main events here at the Socal RC Scale Series. Brought to you by Treaty House and TQ Raceway. 6:15 down, 8:45 to go. Oh, your leader getting into a fight right at the line there. He's got a 3-second lead on Carlos. Carlos here, round number 1 winner in this heat. We'll see how things shuffle. We're getting closer to the end of the pit window here with 6:45 down and 8:15 to go. Got 3:15 left to pit. 3:15 left to pit. Jason out front. Carlos second. Francisco third. Chuck Howell fourth. All 4 cars still running. And here comes Jay at first pit stop. Looks like he's going to go back to the 3rd position. So Carlos back out front. Francisco second. And keep in mind, those guys, I believe, are done with pit stops. $7:30 down and 7:30 to go. Halfway done, halfway done. Carlos, a 4-second lead now on Francisco. By the line, 4.1. Here's the separation between first and second. Jay Shin, right there behind Francisco. That's a battle for second position. I believe Jay still has to pit one more time. How many pits left do we have, Tyree? 1? Oh, we're done. Okay, we're done. My apologies. With 7 minutes to go, all pit stops are done. Oh! Carlos upside down. Oh, and here comes Francisco. And your top 3 get together in the middle of the track. It looks like Jay will take the top spot back. So it's Jay, Carlos, and Francisco. We got a 3-way battle for the lead with 6:45 to go. All pit stops are done. It's Jay, Carlos, Francisco. Number bottom line. Tenths, mere tenths separate the top three here. Do the chicane. Oh, they both get into the pipe there right as they cross the line. Francisco and Carlos. Jay trying to stretch out his lead here. It's up to 8 tenths.
Trying to follow you, Dave.
Now it's 5 tenths. Francisco. Oh, he gets in a pipe on the chicane. And great here once again for Jay. $9.50 down to $5.45 to go. Race number 2, you guys should be getting the tech here. Race number 2, you guys should be going through tech. It's Jay and Francisco, battle for the lead. Here's the sweeper down the straightaway. Coming off. 180, another 180. By the line here. 11.9 to 12.0. Half a second separate the top two. Carlos about 2 seconds back from that battle. Bottom line, still half a second. Seems like Jay has the better lines to the right side of the track, and Francisco, right about after the loop here, just closes in on Jay. Oh, Francisco looking inside. Down the back straight, where they go? Oh, Francisco, he's going to take the spot. Bit of a muscle move there, but does take the spot nonetheless. New leader on the track, Francisco. Taking the top spot from Jay. Oh, and Carlos gets into some pipes to the chicane. That's going to lose a lot of time there. 4:35 to go for your top two here. Francisco and Jay. By the line, 12.0 to a 12.2. Yeah, now 7 tenths. 4:20 to go. Race number 2, you guys should have it ready. Race number 2, you guys should be going through 10. That's going to be Charles, Jeffrey, Mark, Josh, Matt, and Sean. 11 down and 4 minutes to go for Francisco and Jay. 2-car breakaway out front through the middle of the track through the chicane. Francisco trying to stretch his lead here. Let's check the separation as they cross the line. Coming up on Chuck Howell. Lead now is 1 second. Chuck will have Jay behind him. Thank you, sir. Francisco trying to pull away. Oh, problems for Jay on the right side of the track. Lead now will be 3.4 seconds now for Francisco with 3:30 to go. Still a lot of time left. Francisco kind of fell back at the beginning. Had a lot of sauce on those tires in warm-up. Looks like the car coming in quite well. And he's got a considerable lead over Jake Shin in that second spot. 12 down, 3 to go. 12.0 for Francisco. Gap now is 4.6 for Francisco. Station second, Carlos still third. Carlos like 2.3 back from Jay. That'll be the closest battle on the track. Jay and Carlos. There's still a pretty sizable gap on the track there between second and third. Jay at the end of the straightaway. It's about a straightaway gap between second and third. With 2:30 to go, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go for Francisco. Hernandez. To chicane. And that X-ray. Blue and white, black wheels, black wings. Good. 13 down, 2 to go. Carlos now 1.4 back, trying to catch Jay for that second position. Might see it back. Oh! Jay might have lost time on the right side of the track there, and he does lose 3 tenths. Truck now hit the pipe, might have rattled him a little bit. But now the gap is down to 1.1 between second and third spot with 1:35 to go. And just like that, Jay Shin with a 12-2 to Carlos' 12-6. That's 4 tenths right there that Carlos lost. So Jay shaking it off and getting back out to him. 1.5 second lead over Carlos. 1:15 to go. Your leader down the back straight. Second by the line. Third by the line. Socal in that 4th position. Working the right side of the track. Got about 1 minute to go. 1 to go. Francisco Hernandez on the line. He's got a 73 lap 15:02. Jay on 73 as well. Carlos on 72 and Chuck on a 70 lap run respectively. $40 seconds to go. 4-0. Race number 2. Coming up next. Ready to go? Really pretty spread out now this running lap here. Francisco, we're going to put a lap on Carlos. Knows he doesn't need to. He's got sizable lead. So 10 seconds to go. 10 to go. 5. And time has expired on the master clock. Finish the lap you were on. Francisco going to take the win in round number 2, heat number 1. Carlos, you were done. Chuck, you were done for Jay. And